Hey everyone, and welcome back to Wild Compass. It's so good to have you here with me again. Today, we're embarking on a journey that feels like stepping through a portal into another world. A land where history isn't just written in books, but is etched into colossal stone monuments, whispered on the desert winds. We're heading to Egypt, a place that has captivated explorers, dreamers, and historians for millennia. This isn't just about seeing ancient sites. It's about feeling the immense weight of thousands of years of human civilization, connecting with the stories that have shaped our world. It's a journey for the soul, a true bucket list adventure. So, grab your journal, open your mind, get ready to be inspired as we count down the top 10 wonders of Egypt. Walk in the footsteps of pharaohs, queens. Imagine standing in the shadow of structures so ancient and so grand they defy comprehension. Our journey begins, as it must, at the very heart of ancient mystery, a place that has become synonymous with Egypt itself, the awe-inspiring Pyramids of Giza. Standing proudly on the edge of the sprawling city of Cairo, to see them for the first time is a moment that stays with you forever. The sheer scale is almost impossible to process from photos or videos. You feel incredibly small, humbled by the ambition and the sheer human effort. Each massive stone block, perfectly cut and placed, tells a story of incredible precision. The minds that conceived of such a colossal undertaking without the aid of modern technology. They were built not just as burial places for pharaohs, but as eternal stairways to the heavens. Reaching the king's chamber within the Great Pyramid is a surreal moment. The silence is profound, broken only by your own breathing. Emerging back into the bright Egyptian sun is like being reborn. You find yourself contemplating the nature of time, legacy, and what it means to leave a mark on the world. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated awe. Just a short walk from the Great Pyramids, another profound mystery lies waiting. Carved from the very bedrock of the Giza Plateau, we arrive before the Great Sphinx, the silent guardian of the necropolis. With the body of a lion and the head of a human, its stoic gaze has watched over this desert landscape for thousands of years, witnessing the passing of dynasties and the arrival of countless admirers. Who does it represent? Most historians believe the face is that of the pharaoh Khafre. Yet, its true purpose and the exact date of its creation are still subjects of intense scholarly debate. Unlike the pyramids, which were constructed from individual blocks, the Sphinx was carved directly from a single, massive outcrop of natural limestone. It is the world's largest monolithic statue, a staggering feat of artistry and engineering. You see the famous dream stele, placed between its paws by the pharaoh Thutmose IV. Each uncovering felt like a rediscovery, renewing the world's fascination with this ancient marvel. To stand there as the sun begins to set is to feel a deep and powerful connection to the past. As the sun begins its descent, casting long, dramatic shadows across the land, we arrive at our third wonder, the magnificent Luxor Temple. Standing before its colossal entrance pylon, you can't help but feel a profound sense of humility. The journey to Luxor Temple traditionally began miles away at Karnak, along the legendary Avenue of Sphinxes. Hundreds of human-headed sphinxes would have lined the entire route. Imagine walking this path thousands of years ago, the start of a grand procession, the Opet Festival. The Opet Festival was the most significant annual celebration in Thebes. You step into a world of breathtaking courtyards and halls, a forest of towering columns with papyrus capitals, walls covered in intricate hieroglyphs and reliefs of pharaohic ritual and devotion to the gods. The Mosque of Abu Haggag nestled within the temple walls. Different faiths and eras coexist. Walking here now, you can almost hear the faint whispers of those ancient celebrations. A deliberate journey from public courtyards to the intimate, sacred heart of the temple. The inner sanctuary is a space for powerful reverence and mystery, where mortals met the gods. We now journey across the Nile to the West Bank, a land the ancient Egyptians associated with death and the afterlife, to a place shrouded in legend and secrecy, the Valley of the Kings. The towering pyramid-shaped peak of Al-Qurn looms over the valley, a natural pyramid and symbol of rebirth. These hidden subterranean tombs were chosen to protect against tomb robbers. Each doorway leads down a steep corridor that descends deep into the earth, a symbolic journey into the underworld. Yet this unassuming exterior hides unimaginable splendor. Then, on the 4th of November 1922, Howard Carter uncovered a sealed doorway. He peered inside and saw wonderful things. What he saw was a treasure trove beyond imagination. gilded chariots, golden couches, and the solid gold death mask of Tutankhamun. The tomb became a perfect 18th dynasty time capsule, teaching us more than almost any other find about this incredible civilization. The discovery sent shockwaves worldwide and reshaped how we see ancient Egypt. Walking these subterranean galleries, you read a sacred story, an instruction manual for immortality, and feel the weight of millennia beneath your feet. Our journey now takes us far south, near the border of modern-day Sudan, to the twin temples of Abu Simbel, carved directly into the face of a solid rock mountain during the reign of Ramesses II. The Great Temple is guarded by 4 colossal 65-foot-tall statues of the seated pharaoh. The sheer size of these figures is overwhelming. The interior is a man-made cave. The hypostyle hall is lined with statues of Ramesses in the guise of Osiris. Twice a year, the rising sun penetrates 200 feet into the mountain, illuminating the gods. A second temple honors the goddess Hathor and Queen Nefertari, portrayed with divine status beside the king. The facade features 6 standing statues, 4 of Ramesses and 2 of Nefertari, all of equal height. In the 1960s, the temples faced submersion due to the Aswan High Dam and Lake Nasser. In an unprecedented international effort led by UNESCO, the temples were cut into over 1,000 blocks and moved to higher ground. The rescue preserved their solar alignment and stands as a symbol of what humanity can achieve together. The rescue of Abu Simbel is a resounding success, a living testament to World Heritage protection. Welcome to the Karnak Temple complex, the largest ancient religious site ever built. For over 2,000 years, generation after generation of pharaohs contributed to its construction. Walking into Karnak is like stepping through a portal into the very heart of ancient Thebes, a sprawling testament of sanctuaries, kiosks, and sacred lakes. The main axis leads you through successive monumental pylons, each telling a royal story carved into stone. The deeper you venture, the more you feel this is a living document etched in stone. Within Karnak lies the Great Hypostyle Hall, a forest of 134 colossal sandstone columns. Sunlight filters through clerestory windows, a mystical play of light and shadow across carved surfaces. Walking among these giants is profoundly humbling. You can trace religious evolution and political power shifts in the very fabric of the architecture. Karnak is not just architecture. It is art, religion, and a spiritual experience that invites contemplation. Our journey now takes us south along the lifeblood of Egypt, the majestic Nile, to the tranquil city of Aswan. This is where the river is at its most beautiful. Palm groves, granite islands, and white-sailed feluccas drift past Elephantine Island and the Aga Khan Mausoleum. The pace here feels different, serene and reflective. Take a felucca ride at sunset, an essential Egyptian moment. Aswan is also home to the romantic temple of Philae, reconstructed on Agilkia Island after the Aswan High Dam. The temple seems to rise gracefully from the water, dedicated to Isis, a sanctuary of peace and grace. The reliefs tell Isis's story, her search for Osiris, the magical birth of Horus, and her role as protector. The Kiosk of Trajan offers stunning river views, a perfect frame for the landscape. Thanks to an international rescue effort, Philae was meticulously moved and reconstructed, a triumph of preservation. Visit Philae to feel the feminine energy and the living legacy of ancient faith on the Nile. Our journey now takes us to the shores of the Mediterranean. Alexandria, founded by Alexander the Great, a vibrant cosmopolitan metropolis that once housed the Great Library. The original library was a beacon of learning. Its spirit was reborn in the modern Bibliotheca Alexandrina. The main structure is a massive tilted disc. Its granite wall is carved with characters from every known alphabet. The main reading hall is vast. Terraced levels descend toward the Mediterranean, a cascading waterfall of knowledge. Within the Bibliotheca, you'll find manuscripts, museums, a planetarium, and spaces for research and culture. It honors the ancient spirit not by replicating the past, but by building a dynamic future for knowledge. Walking modern Alexandria's streets, you feel echoes of a brilliant intellectual past. The Bibliotheca Alexandrina stands as a promise that the flame of learning will never be extinguished, a modern temple of knowledge on historic shores. Beyond the monuments and gold, Egypt holds a wonder sculpted by wind and time, the White Desert, a landscape so surreal it challenges your perception, a dreamscape painted in brilliant white, whimsical chalk rock formations, each a sculpture carved over centuries by sandstorms. Walking among them feels like exploring a forgotten alien city. The light reshapes the landscape, from harsh midday to soft golden hues at sunset. Set up a simple camp with Bedouin guides, share a meal, listen to stories, a timeless desert tradition. With zero light pollution, the cosmos unfolds. The Milky Way stretches like a celestial river above you. It's a deeply moving, almost spiritual experience that connects you to the universe. Waking up in the White Desert is just as magical. A final quiet moment of reflection before you return. Our final wonder, Siwa, an emerald jewel deep within the Western Desert, a true oasis in every sense. Arriving in Siwa is like stepping into another time. The heart of Siwa are its freshwater springs, Cleopatra's bath among them, a sparkling oasis. Float effortlessly in highly saline lakes, a surreal, calming experience. Vast date palm groves and olive trees shape life in Siwa. The Siwan people, Berber in descent, maintain unique language, crafts, and traditions preserved by isolation. Explore by bicycle or donkey cart. Engage with friendly locals for a glimpse into an enduring way of life. Dominating the skyline are the haunting ruins of the fortress of Shali, and from its heights the oasis opens like a sea of palms. Perched atop a Gurmi hill is the Temple of Amun, an oracle once consulted by Alexander the Great. From the pyramids to the Siwa oasis, we've journeyed through a land of timeless wonders. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Wild Compass. Share your favorite Egyptian destination in the comments below.